Hello and welcome in our YouTube channel Metallurgical Facts. So in this video, I will tell you the calculations which is related to the dislocation spacing and misorientation angle, that is basically known as tilt boundary angles. Okay, so this question is very easy, but many of the students having doubt regarding the formula used. Which formula should we use? Because in different books you will get the different formula. Okay, so the motto of this video is clearing your doubt related to the formula used and the calculation, correct calculation route. Okay, so I will do the calculation one by one by each and every formula which is possible for this question, and every time I will get the same answer. Okay, so the first we will see the question: calculate the dislocation spacing in a symmetric 2-degree tilt boundary in copper. Okay, so first we will write the given data. So given data is 2 degree. So this is basically theta. Theta is 2 degree. This is angle in copper which has an FCC structure. Copper have FCC structure with lattice parameter 0.362 nanometers. Okay, so this is lattice parameter 0.362 nanometers. Okay, so now we will see three formula, and every time we will get correct answer, same answer by every formula. Okay, so first of all, I will write the formula here. Okay, so the first formula is tan theta is equals to B by D. Okay, so what is this B? B is basically the length of Berger vector. Okay, so this B is length of Berger vector, and every time these values will be same. Okay, so this is the length of the Berger vector, and D is basically dislocation spacing. Is dislocation spacing, and sometimes it is also denoted by H. Okay, so don't worry, this is the notation problem. So this D is dislocation spacing and this B is length of Berger vector, and here they have given the lattice parameter, and also they told about the crystal structure, so we can find the Berger vector value. Okay, so how we can find the Berger vector value? That is B is equals to, and in case of FCC we can find B is equals to A by under root of 2. Okay, so this is the length of Berger vector, and how we find this? We find this Berger vector with the slip plane. Okay, sorry, slip directions. So this B is equals to A by root 2. So we are having B is equals to A value we know, that is 0.362 and by root 2. Okay, so from here we can get this B value. B value will be equals to 0.2560. Okay, so every time we will use this B value in each and every formula. Okay, so the first thing is that we know this B value, we know this theta value, but we don't know this D value, and in the question they are asking this D value. So what we will do, we will apply the formula tan theta is equals to B, that is B value is 0.256, and that is D theta value we know, that is tan 2 degree is equals to 0.256 by D. So we need to find this D value. D is equals to 0.256, and this tan 2 theta will be equals to 0.034 72 approximate. Okay, so this this D value will be 7.33 in nanometers. Okay, so this is the one route of calculation of this dislocation spacing. Okay, so this is the one formula you should remember. Okay, what is the second formula we can use for the same question with same data? Okay, so I will show you for that also. In some books you will get this formula also. Okay, so the formula is sine theta by 2 is equals to B by 2D. Okay, so this is the formula. So now we know this theta value, we know this B, we need to find this D value. Okay, so sine theta, sine 2 degree by 2 is equals to B value we know, that is 0.256, already we find in first part. Okay, so 0.256 by 2D. Okay, so this 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and from here we will get the value, that is 0.256 by sine 2 degree also will be equals to 0.347 or 9 something. Okay, so from here also we will get same answer, that is 0.733 nanometers. Okay, so this is the second formula, this is second alternative formula we can use for the same question. Okay, but every time we will get the same answer if we will follow the correct root. Okay, so this is the first formula, and this is alternative formula for this question. And one more alternative formula for this question is here. Okay, so sometimes this theta angle will be smaller, this theta angle will be smaller. So how we can approach this question? Then theta is equals to b by d. So suppose this tan theta is equals to theta, so we can do like that, theta is equals to b by d. Okay, so from here we will put the values. So this theta will be 2 degree, and b value we know that is 0.256, and we need to find this d value. Okay, so d value how we can find? 0.256 2 degree. Okay, so but here this is in degrees, here these values are in radians. Okay, so here people do mistakes. They do the calculations by in an angle in degrees, but here this right side having the values in radians. Okay, so we need to change this degree in radians. How we can change? 1 degree is equals to pi by 180, that will be equals to 0.016 radians. Okay, also you can remember this value. Okay, you need not to do this every time. So 1 degree is equals to 0.0176 radians. So what we will do, d is equals to 0.256, and this is the 2 degree. So 2 degree multiplied by 0.0176 in radians. Okay, so from here whenever we will calculate this value, so we'll get again 7.33 nanometers. Okay, so this is this all formula are same, and you can apply any of this formula for doing the questions, this type of questions. Okay, so these formulas are not different. This is the one formula which you can apply. Okay, this is the second formula you can apply for the same question with same answer. Okay, there will be no variation in answers. And this is the third formula which is applicable for this type of questions, and the answer is the same if you will follow the correct route. This is in degree, so we need to change this degree in radians. Please remember this point. Okay, because in exams people do the mistakes here. This is very silly mistake, but people do sometimes in exams. So that's why you can remember this value, that is 1 degree is equals to 0.0176 radians. Or also you can remember like that. I will tell you one more way, that is 1 radian is equals to 57.3 degrees. Okay, so from here we can find 1 degree is equals to 1 by 57.3. so this will also give you same value, that is 0.0176, or you can remember by this route also. Okay, so these three formula are all same. You can apply any of this formula for this type of question. Okay, and you will get the correct answer if you will follow the correct route. I hope you understood this question. Thank you guys for your attention. Hope you have understood the concept of this misorientation of dislocation spacing. Okay, so this question is very important for GATE exam. Please try to do by your own, try to do the practice of this type of questions. This is very important for GATE exam. Thank you.